There's been a huge decline in dog breeding, but there's one breed that continues to top the charts. And today we're going to reveal all of their secrets. If you didn't know, this is the most popular dog breed in the world. They're small, they're fluffy, and they have big personalities. They're also known for being one of the oldest breeds in the world. They've been around since 1800 BC. In Mexico, they were worshipped like gods and even mummified. But what are they? In this video, we're going to go over 5 facts about them, and by the end, you will see why they're so popular. The first fact is that they're not actually from Mexico. Even though they were worshipped in ancient Mexico, they weren't actually from their city. Despite the name, the Chihuahua isn't actually from Mexico. It's believed that they originated in China and then made their way over to Mexico. This would explain why they look similar to other Asian breeds like the Pomeranian or the Japanese Chin. They probably have a lot more in common with these breeds than they do with other Mexican breeds.
No.
They're named after the state of Chihuahua. Even though they weren't originally from Mexico, they are named after the state of Chihuahua. This is where they were domesticated and eventually became the national dog of Mexico. The state of Chihuahua is located in the northern part of Mexico, and it is believed that the breed got its start here. There was a large indigenous group in this state that took wild dogs and began domesticating them. Over time, they bred these dogs until they had the perfect companion. They were small, fluffy, and most importantly, loyal. Eventually, the entire state was full of these dogs, and they became known as the Chihuahua. Number 3. They come in 2 different types. If you've ever seen a Chihuahua, you probably know that they come in 2 different types, long hair and short hair. But did you know that these 2 types aren't actually 2 different breeds? They're just 2 different varieties of the same breed. In other words, a Chihuahua is a Chihuahua, regardless of whether it has long hair or short hair. Both types have the same personality and lifespan. They also come in a wide variety of colors. So whether you want a black, brown, white, or multicolored dog, you can find a Chihuahua that fits your style. No 4. They make great watchdogs. Despite their small size, they make great watchdogs. They're very alert and will bark at anything that gets too close. This is because they're very protective of their owners and their territory. So if someone or something gets too close, you can bet that they'll let you know. They're also very brave, so they won't hesitate to bark at a threat even if it's much bigger than them. In fact, it's not uncommon for a Chihuahua to take on a much larger dog. Of course, they shouldn't be put in situations where they have to protect themselves because they could easily be hurt, but in most cases, they'll be fine as long as their owner is there to protect them. No. 5. They can live a long time. On average, they can live for 12 to 20 years. This means that if you get a Chihuahua, you could have them for most of your life. Of course, this depends on how well you take care of them. If you give them a healthy diet and exercise, they should live longer than Chihuahuas that aren't taken care of properly. There are even some Chihuahuas that have lived to be 20 or 25 years old, so it's definitely possible for them to live a long life. These are just a few of the many facts about Chihuahuas. They re truly amazing dogs, and it's no wonder why they re the most popular breed in the world. Do you have a Chihuahua? Let us know in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing dog videos.